Alright, I know it's been over a month, but we still need to talk about this.
Okay.
Now I've heard a lot of people complain about his new design, that it's too cartoony or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people. I was a certified Donkey Kong hater, but the more I look at this stupid face, the more I realize Nintendo made the right choice. As much as we all loved his old design, you gotta admit, it felt very stiff. The most animated we saw him was in Smash Bros, and that's cause Sakurai can turn anything into gold. I'm not hating on his old design, I grew up with this thing, but Nintendo realized if they wanted to give Donkey Kong more personality, they had to do something different. Give him a new look, introduce a new style of gameplay, bring in new plot lines and characters, take everything we knew about Donkey Kong and throw it away while still keeping the core essence of the franchise. They did the same thing with Breath of the Wild and look how well that turned out. They kept Link, threw everything else away, but it still felt like a Legend of Zelda game. Same with Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Metroid Dread. It seems like Nintendo is on this mission of revamping all their IPs and Donkey Kong's just the next one in line. But what about the Italian? Mario Odyssey was released 8 years ago, so we're way overdue for a new 3D Mario. But what if I told you this is the new 3D Mario? Donkey Kong Bananza was developed by their EPD team, the same team that created Mario Odyssey. The objective seems familiar, having to run around collecting as many bananas as possible. The art style looks similar enough, even the movement and camera feels just like Odyssey. I don't know about you, but I think they made the right choice. We've seen enough Mario, it's time to let the monkey shine. On top of the basic 3D platforming, now you get to embrace your inner monkey and break shit, break more shit, and keep on breaking shit. 100 men are not winning this fight. But back to my point about Mario, I'm happy Nintendo's new big 3D platformer was centered around DK instead. I may have a bit of a bias here, but I always feel like Mario lacks personality. He's just this generic bland slate. Put him in the tropics, he looks like this. Put him in space, he looks like this. Put him in New York City, he still looks like this. But it's not Mario's fault. He's the mascot at the end of the day. They need to make him relatively generic so he can appeal to as many people as possible. And before you start shitting on me in the comments, I enjoyed every single one of these games. Galaxy being my favorite because I tend to like more linear games. But I still think Donkey Kong deserves this much more than Mario does. If someone asked you what your favorite part about these games were, would you say the characters, the story, the art style? No. You'd probably say the movement, or the platforming, or just the gameplay itself. They're really fun games to play, but now that Donkey Kong's in the spotlight, we can have both. The fluid movement and gameplay alongside a fresh story with a brand new style. Now what people fail to realize is just cause Donkey Kong got the 3D treatment, that doesn't mean Mario won't. We're probably still getting a new 3D Mario in the coming years. I mean, it's one of their best selling franchises, they'd be dumb not to do it. But I got a theory. What if this game started off as Mario Odyssey 2? The more gameplay footage I watch, the more I realize that this game seems like a mixture of Mario Odyssey and Bowser's Fury. I'm pretty sure when Bowser's Fury came out, it was designed to be a test to see how an open world Mario game would work. And they built off that for their new 3D Mario. But after combining a little too many aspects from Mario Odyssey, they weren't happy with the result. So instead of scrapping the whole thing, they saw an opportunity to make Donkey Kong relevant again. In terms of the new 3D Mario, they probably figured Mario Odyssey was already such a perfect game, there's no need to make a sequel. And instead, they're cooking up something fresh for us, continuing their mission on revamping old IPs. Like I said, this was just a theory. I have absolutely no evidence to back this up, but wouldn't it be cool if I was right? In terms of a new 3D Mario, I don't know what we'll get, but I'm sure it'll be great. Something I've always wanted was a Mario Generation style game, where you get Marios from different universes coming together, teaming up to defeat the evil Marios. Basically Spider-Verse. But anyways, if you're worried that this game will negate the chances of us getting a new 3D Mario, I'm 98% sure you are wrong. That being said, let this newly designed monkey enjoy the spotlight for a while. There's a new level of gameplay, being able to create any path you want, a massive, colorful world for you to explore, new combat methods where you could just smash a rock on top of another rock, all while being a goofy-ass monkey. Look at him, he can sing a little song, he can pound his chest, I don't even know what he's doing here, but I love it. Mario could never do this, not because he can't, but because Nintendo wouldn't let him. If you hate this design, once you play this game, it'll definitely grow on you, because it's certainly grown on me, and the game's not even out yet. You tell me though, what are your honest thoughts on this game? Are you going to be playing it day one? Are you even going to get a Switch 2 day one? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, do all those things YouTubers tell you to do with the bell and the button and stuff. And I usually end my videos on a punchline, so monkey.